Welcome, this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. Today I want to talk about Manolo Marquez and what he potentially brings to the Indian national football team. Yes, those of you who do not know might get to know it via this video. Manolo Marquez was appointed yesterday on July 20th, 2024 as the new Indian national football team head coach. And that means Manolo Marquez will bring his experience that he's now had over the last 4 years in Indian football into this new role. As explained yesterday, for the next season, he remains FC Goa coach on one side, will coach the Indian football team as well, and then next summer, he'll take over full-time. But again, what does Manolo Marquez bring to the table? Well, if we looked at him tactically, he prefers a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 formation. He isn't the most sort of flamboyant coach in regard to the way his team plays. He is often very pragmatic, looks at the strengths and weaknesses of his side, tries to build from the back. So that's very Spanish, try to combine from the back, combine play, use the wingers, have a strong middle spine and build via those. We've seen in his teams that he often has that spine. We look back at that Hyderabad winning squad. It had players like Juanan, Hassa Kamara came in the winter. You, of course, had Joao Victor, who was his captain for 3 years at Hyderabad. And, of course, you've had strikers. Bartok Beche, of course, best to be remembered. But also impact players like Joel Kinesi or Javier Severio. Those were the foreigners. In the Indian national team, he won't have those. But on the other side, what makes Manolo stand out in his time in Hyderabad, he gave a lot of chances to young, talented Indian players and handled the team very, very well in crisis. Players like keeper Gurmeet Singh got a chance under him. Sana Singh was there. Nim Dorji to name. Akash Mishra developed greatly under him. Ashish Rai developed under him. Mohammad Yasir, one of his favorites, of course, is brought in now into FC Goa. Even players like Hitesh Sharma, Holy Charan Nazari, Shovik Chakravarti, Nikhil Pujari developed under him, Aniket Jadhav or Rohit Danu. So we've had a lot of these players, just to name a few, who've had the opportunity to play under him and who have improved. So it shows you that if he gets the time, if he can work with the players, he can improve players. On the other side, in the national team, that's going to be the interesting part. He's never coached a national team. He doesn't have that much of time. So he will have to do with 7 to 10 days. If he's lucky, of course, in next summer, he'll get maybe 4 weeks to train with the team. He'll have to do it in a much, much faster, much, much quicker way in getting a team together. And what he'll miss is he will not have the foreigners. The foreigners who've been influential, be it those, as I mentioned, some of them at Hyderabad FC, or even those who've been with him now at FC Goa. Uday, very good example, important player in Hyderabad, now even an important player at FC Goa. Victor Rodriguez, someone who he suddenly missed when he got seriously injured. Bohareda, someone who he has given or had given his first break at Las Palmas. So therefore, there's a lot of positive in these things, but does he have the time to really do what he needs to do with the players? And that will be the biggest challenge, I feel, for Manolo Marquez. And I hope he doesn't get into that mold that he got into quite a bit towards the end of last season, in the sense of, I'm missing Victor Rodriguez, I'm missing Sandesh Jingan. My team is no longer the same. Because at the start of the season, FC Goa were the best team in the Indian Super League. By no doubt, at least in my opinion, they were. So I hope Manolo brings those positives, isn't too critical with himself. I think he does tend to do that as well, and is pragmatic. He's been pragmatic at Hyderabad. He wasn't that much at FC Goa towards the end, as I explained. So I hope he gets it right and can make a positive impact. Therefore, I'm not happy with the process on how the coach was chosen, but now Manolo is our coach and I will fully support him and I hope he gets us the results. I hope he gets some time at the start of his tenure later this year to settle down And then what is more important, does get India to the AFC Asian Cup 2027. That's the big challenge for Manolo, and I hope he achieves that. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Have I maybe missed a point that you would like to mention? Write it in the comments below. As always, like this video, share this video, subscribe to arunfoot, subscribe to my other social medias as well. Visit arunfoot.com, and I'll be back very, very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.